Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you win. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold.
Alright guys, welcome to another video. Today we're doing Run 8 again, as you just heard horn, so obviously we're doing Run 8 today. We have tons to do still on this train that we did 2 days ago. You're welcome. I'm so tired today. Okay. Yeah, today's gonna be one of those fun days for us. We're gonna be driving a lot. I need to turn on auto again, so gauge auto. let's go ahead and get started. We're ahead and start all these engines here. We're gonna try to beat that engine there. How does our spawn settings look? You get 20. Okay. Release our handbrakes. Alright, we're ahead and see if auto can go ahead and get us out of here so we can head to Barstow and start sorting these train out. That way we can go ahead and get our locals started. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get moving here. We should be able to. I think we left on a grade, so we should be able to get moving. Make a downslip grade, hopefully, or at least a 0 grade. There we go. EOT is officially moving. So we'll go ahead and knock up the power here to 4. Both of them are working. And I know last time this train wasn't going to Barstow, but I decided I'd go ahead and work some locals as well. So I went ahead and started doing that. So we should see our local freight being worked as well today. See what tools. We're going to go 25 at the moment, so we're going to denotch. We won't be able to go 55 until we reach the main line fully, because obviously we're on a siding. So we sided ourselves yesterday, or not yesterday, day before. Yesterday's stream was actually a dispatching stream, so I didn't actually have a chance. But yeah, if you go to YouTube, you can probably watch the last stream that we did driving in. That's where you get the stuff that you want to see, and you guys are buffering probably. Yeah, you guys are buffering. Oh, come back. Yeah, trains are nice. This game's fun. It's expensive, but it's fun. It's one of those games that you can play and relax to. Started that a little early, but that's okay. We were speeding up, so. We'll start our distance counter, so we know when it's safe to go ahead and speed up to the full 50, 55, whatever, how much speed we need to go to. Auto should do us good, because we have no one in front of us. I don't know if we'll have a meet today. Let's see. Oh, we might. We might have a meet in Barstow. We actually have a few trains in the hump there too, so we can build ourselves a pretty good, decent workload today too. So that's nice. Remember, we're driving a 5,145 feet train, which means it's going to take a minute for this to get up to speed. Or at least get out of that science we can get up to speed. And we're driving at least 8,802 tons of freight behind us. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun day today. Lots of movement around the yard. Hopefully we have more defect detectors too that we were running across, because I love defect detectors. They're fun to listen to. Though we probably won't hear any good ones until we go up towards Bakersfield, because those are the ones that tend to be good. I won't do any of the needles today, but I will do the Bakersfield. I might head up that way. I like gathering all of them together and then working them as I go. I have a checklist that I follow. If I can find it, actually, that would be great. Yeah, I have it. Cool. Yeah, I have a checklist that allows me to see what freight I worked and haven't worked yet. I just need to erase all the numbers from the last run I did on another save. There we go. So I got a working freight for up that way, because down here it's easy. You can take everything with you, drop it off on the one side, and go. But going upwards, you have to work it as you go. So it'll be fun. It'll be tons of fun. We'll see how it goes with working locals. We're probably gonna want a lot of power, though. I know I brought a lot of power with me that one time, and then it would be dropped later on when it's time to work the way back. I like to do drop-offs on the way to, and then drop-offs on the way back. So, well, drop-off on the way to, mainly. I use sidings and stuff like that, drop-off, and then I'll work them on the way back. If you watched my railroader streams, you probably saw it before. And if any can be dropped off on the way to, I will. Just go ahead and drop them off. Especially if they're ones that I have to reverse into, if they're the correct facing way. Basically work on the way to, with drop-offs for the way back. Simple process, but it's a long process too. It takes multiple hours usually, so it's best to work all the train freight. Also, some freight I don't keep either. Some freight I would just continue to send off from the yard, because it's gonna be too much freight if I want to work all of it. So some trains I would delete from the yard just to lower the workload. So I might keep like one or two, work those two, and then call it a day, kind of thing. And work the next set when I get back and done working the freight. Oh, looks like we have a... Oops, wrong button. It looks like we have an Amtrak at spawned. The Amtraks have priority, so there's a high possible chance that we may have a... I can notch up now. But there's a small chance we may have an Amtrak pass us soon. Because this Amtrak here can go pretty fast through this main line. So it's a high shot that we'll have a thing pass us. An Amtrak. And I might do an Amtrak next stream too, because Amtrak seems fun, like something that'd be fun to do. I'm not sure how it will work. I have to look into it more, but once I know how to do it and stuff, like I do freight, I will do it. So let me know if you'll be interested. I like to know. Because that's something that's fun. I like mixing it up a bit on here. Alright, let's continue going. I was gonna watch too, if I don't have the industry, the hump yard won't take it, so I also have to rename those to something else, because the last thing I need is the hump yard to shut down because it went to the wrong place. Because the hump yards are only set up for my local industries, and they're set up in a way that's easy for me to understand. We're moving! Yay! We're gaining speed here, which is good. Because up ahead there's a steeper hill, and I had a 46 unit train that barely made it up it, and I actually decided to stop because I thought I could start up again, and it just wouldn't start. It just started rolling. So hopefully we make it. Do that. We should, because we already have momentum. That's really what trains are, is momentum. Oh yeah, 100%. We're 100% gonna have a meet somewhere with another train. Nice. I love meets. They're cool. You get to see another train rolled by while you're driving your train. I forgot to turn on the lights. My bad. Alright, they're on now. The action's way better at seeing things. Needle's main 1. Sweat spawned. I could probably change the symbols now. Let's change the symbols so we can see where it's going. I know that I need to figure out the tags for these. If anyone wants to give me guides and stuff how to do the tags, because at the moment they just leave from one end to the other end of the map usually. Dispatch feeds them wherever he wants them to bring. We're gonna notch it here to get as much speed as we can get up this hill. Defect detector at 668.0. We shouldn't have any defects, I don't think.
DNFF detector milepost 668.0. Main 1 temperature 53 degrees.
Ooh, it's a little chilly tonight in the game. Interesting. It's nice and clear as well. I haven't really had much weather in this game yet. I also need to set up my CSX Baldwin set up for industries and stuff, because it's come pre-configured for me. So I have to set that up so that we can play on that map. That map's smaller for me. I don't have that much track. I only have one area in CSX. I'm not playing a game more for a little while, because my next plan is to get the this sub right here, the Kajojin sub, is my next plan, because then I can go down this way, and then this will actually have purpose to lead everywhere. It'd be the actual true middle ground for me. That being, I don't know which one is the middle ground at the moment. Actually, I should have set up the yards better, because there's a meat area that can handle all the freight down there, and then there's obviously the rest of the yard will handle down here, because there's not really that many yards down this way. More green lights, yay! I'm just watching to see what it does with this AM track right here. I'm gonna go back to unit number. This AM track, I have a feeling, especially if it's disappointing, it's probably gonna run it around all of us because speed alone and horsepower on those things are good. So they don't have issues on hills the same way, and they can go up to 90 in some parts. So I don't imagine them having to wait long at all. So yeah, I have a feeling it would be smart, not to do what he did here, but it'd be smart to run the train around us if he can, because that can get these trains moving. See, because passenger, they have 79 here. They're faster than we can go already here on this part of the rail. So it would be smart for them to route him around us, because we can only go 55 here, so that AM track will have no problem passing us. Got a little crossing here. And even though these crossings don't see that much traffic usually, trains still have to honk at them. It's the rules when unless it's a quiet zone. Another AM track has spawned. Okay. Putting a lot of trains up this way. That's cool. That's just more workload for us. Well, there are more trains around the map too, if it's not a workload for the burst or hump yard. We're getting there, and we're getting ready to go up a grade, so. But we're keeping good speed. Let's see if we can keep up the speed. Okay, we're at notch 8 now. It's the farthest notch I can go. So, yep. Looks like it's gonna be a fun one, because we're not gonna be able to keep up the speed here for a bit. Or at least decent speed. Still a green signal. Here's another defect detector for us to run over.
DNFF detector milepost 672.5. Main 1 temperature 53 degrees.
There we go. We'll have to wait and see if you have a defect. It won't say anything. The Nito subdivision is weird. It doesn't say anything if the other ones do. All the other ones do, though, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it's nice. Okay, we're slowing down, obviously, because you don't have enough power to keep keep up our speed, but we should not stop. And I say should. I can't guarantee. There's gonna be moments where we're gonna be able to gain speed and stuff. I don't see them not putting enough power on a spawn train, but I don't know. I can't say. We're just gonna assume if it never talks to us, it's just a defect detect, no defects. So at least spinning your needles. 50. What a rip. Too bad I can't even go that. And Badger can go 70 on that track and 60 on this track. That's interesting. So the aim track's probably gonna be best running around us because we're not gonna be able to go fast at all. We're definitely gonna have a meet. 100% guaranteed. Okay, so we have an alerter that we have to reset. So we're just moving our train around here in hopes that we can get moving. That's all we can do is hope that we don't slow down too much. We're already at 29 miles per hour, so we're not gonna make it very far at the moment. I might drive a CSX train, actually, for the local. I think that might be some fun. Ah, boy, 26 miles per hour. I can see the signal, but it's so far. Oh boy. We're not even halfway there. Actually, we already reached the halfway mark. We're not there over here yet. We'll get there. It's just a matter of time. C6. We're slowly making our way through. This Amtrak stuff, you gotta catch up. This one Amtrak came in around that other Amtrak. Wow. Interesting. Interesting choices, Otto. This I don't get. If that one front train decides to have an emergency, these two trains are officially stuck until that train figures out it's an emergency. So yeah, I don't understand that part. I would keep it behind each other. I like doing switches usually, like where they hop around at any moment. But it's got these signal points. It's the best spot because they're control points, and control points usually have a switch that you can get another train around each other. Usually. On the rare occasion it may get stuck, but usually not though. It's very rare I got a train stuck using control points. If you do it properly at least. You can actually do the control points properly and it will never get stuck behind another train. Best way to do it actually is here for this direction, here for this direction, and here for this direction. So it keeps these where they can jump track. Same for the opposite direction as well. It's so easy. But I'm not the dispatcher of the stream, so I'm gonna let Otto do his job and let him figure it out. As long as he doesn't get me stuck behind another train, I don't care. Especially right now, I do not want to stop for anything. And if the Amtrak does pass us, it won't stop in front of us. So, and he'll be faster. So by the time I reach a signal that will be a stop indication, normally it'll turn either medium approach or whatever, or clear eventually at some point even. So, but depending on how he does all these Amtraks, we may get a lot of them that may stop us. But I hope he doesn't stop us on a hill, because when I learned steep grades and trains do not mix well, and it's hard to start up a train on a hill. I learned that from experience of playing this game. It's hard to start the train at this much weight up a hill. It's possible, it's just hard. I just delete the train because of that, or AI crew it, because at that point it's not worth me continuing driving it. But so far I think we may get lucky because we're ready for going up here. And there's not many points where the Amtrak can go because this train's coming. So we should be fine. We should make it to Barstow, where the grade is a lot less steep. So going towards Bakersfield's fun too because of the grade too. And there's also the Conclusion sub, which is the one I'm planning on getting next. Also, I heard there's lots of fun because of the hills and grades and stuff like that. That's what I like about this game is the hills and stuff are great. And because of your weight of your train, you tend to go sliding if you don't take care of it right away. And it's fun because you never know what's going to happen with your train if it's going to go downhill very, very quickly. You gotta watch that. You also gotta watch your speed too. But oh good, we're actually gaining speed right now. Remember that's 0.2. Oh no, 0.2 miles per hour per minute. That's still good though. I mean we're getting just enough speed that we can actually get up in speed a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Now we're losing. But that's in miles per hour per minute, so that's how many speed we're gaining or losing miles per hour per minute. If it's negative, then we're losing. If it's yellow. If it's green and it's a positive number, it's growing. We're gaining. We like to see green on that when we're at low speeds like this. We can go fast. Though that 35 is not gonna bother us in 2.8 miles. And the reason being is we're going 22.8 miles per hour, so yeah, it's not gonna bother us at all. It probably wants to run this train around me, but it can't because this train's coming, and it knows it. No, just know it's not smart to put a train head on with each other. It really isn't. It's already doing it with this one, and I have a feeling it's not gonna be able to catch up the same way. It's gonna keep up with this Amtrak, and it's never gonna get past it. It's just gonna have to stop it at some point with the other trains and put it in front of those two trains. But we'll see what it does with that eventually when I keep watching it. I keep an eye on auto because it does do stupid sometimes. Like right here, it's riding two trains like this, side by side. So it can make an inbound journey 10 times harder. Wait. Okay, oh, that's going up to Yomo. I see. He's setting him up that way. Oh, I see that now. Okay. He must want to go out that way then. That's actually cool. Good job, Otto. You're doing your job properly. There's gonna be a lot of yelling about approaches signals here. Cause here they're gonna meet up. Oh wow, all three trains are together. On the same line here. Dang. Otto, how did you manage to do that? Should you give him a restricting or something? I mean, I know they're not opposite signals there. Maybe that's it. Maybe they can. The auto has power. Auto's weird. That's something I wish they'll work on. Is at some point, because auto definitely needs some work done to it. One, when you have too many trains in the map, it starts to freak out. Two, you sometimes have to delete a train to get things moved on the rule. Like there's times where trains literally get stuck behind each other, so you have to, or they can't move, so you literally have to delete the train. So you lose a train or two on the rails. That's what he's doing with us now. Yeah, we're still barely moving. What's he gonna do with them? I was tempted to lock these switches because you can do that and accept these ones up here, and letting needles go, or setting it to ABS mode. I did an ABS mode before when I was dispatching for if I was doing dispatching for the terminal while driving trains, I'll have AI do the Mojave sub part, the third one, and I do the terminal, and then I would drive a train as well. But I said it wasn't really worth it that much. You gotta remember, these suppose were set up for 55-mile-per-hour trains and stuff like that. So we're making our way through the map, however, so we should be fine. Wait, is it giving me an approach? Might be. I can't tell if that's the other track. It got really foggy for some reason early this morning. But when I say early this morning, I mean game time. It's obviously 5 a.m. in game time. It's not. It's in real life time. Though it is using system time. But for some reason, I think it uses California time zone to set that. So it's not matching my time zone at all. So, but yeah, okay. So yeah, we got a yellow light. Probably, possibly, that we may have to deal with. Yay! Thank you, Otto. Let's see if it resolves it. Sometimes it does by the time we get to it. Oh, expand our route. I really don't want to stop on this 1.7 grade. So I hope it keeps us going. And then Amtrak's nowhere near us either, so we don't have to worry about that. Like I said, I probably won't be able to anyways, because now that other train's coming this way, as you can see. It might actually shoot us on this track, and shoot the other train here on this track. We'll see, and actually that wouldn't be too bad of an idea, because then it puts you on the right track for the yard. Okay, that's not for us, that's for that track. We're actually going to be taking a very weird route. That I don't remember, but I never really drove this route long. Our meet may not actually happen because of this round thing. That's the track it's gonna be on. We have a green signal. Where's it bringing us? Like, do we eventually go back that way, or does that one eventually come back to meet us? Or something? Because I feel like we're taking a weird route. You can see the back of my train back there. I was thinking that was the other train that was following me. It was guaranteed to get stuck behind me. How's the other trains doing? Oh, pretty good, decent. Obviously, the CSX and being split up, the Amtrak got passed somehow. Don't know how, but okay. Another Amtrak train? I've been messing with the spawn points a little bit. Lowering the ones I don't need. I also need to go through all the, that one I'm actually gonna be really lower. I need to go to Needle's main one here and lower the freight count, mixed freight count. As well. There's some of them I've been lowering down on the mixed freight because we've been getting too much freight in Barstow to work. So I messed with the spawn rates a little bit, so that way we don't get slammed by trains. So like this one, I can lower the, I already lower the mixed freight a little bit. I'm gonna lower it more. We'll do this one as well. Make sure this one doesn't have it set up. Okay. So that should do it. I'll keep the other ones high for now. But yeah, I've been messing with the spawn ratios of the trains. In hopes that we get a good mix scenario and not just all for our working freight. I see the other track again. Okay, so yeah, we do eventually meet back up. Okay, I see. It just splits up for that little bit there. Weirdly. So it looks like we will have a meet after all. We might even have a meet with Amtrak passing us at some point. Maybe. It's a very slight maybe. Depends on how fast the Amtrak's can go. It's named on this part, and it still has at least a good 100 to 200, 300 miles to cover. So, and I have a good amount of mileage to cover still as well, I believe. Yeah, we're at like 86, so we have at least another 100 or so miles left before we reach Barstow. Alright. Alright. Whoa. That's really sensitive. Test. There we go. Where is he? There we go. Oh, there's two of let's see, can I turn it off? No. There's a, there we go. I didn't realize that there was two of these things going. My bad. From yesterday's stream when I had the thing on. I was just trying to out of the fun. There we go. Now you can actually see the full screen now. Up there in that corner. We still don't have the other track yet. I'm getting nervous about that meet. It really brought us far. Like, wow. It's like a pretty far track. I almost kind of wish it diverted us the other way, because the other way looked shorter. Probably the same length, I know, but it still looks shorter. I like to say it tracks all the way over there, the other one. I think I kind of see it. It's just hard to see in this fog. We should eventually meet back up with it though, so. We're gonna have two meets. So even if we miss the first one, we'll have a second one. Actually, I think it meets up right about here. Probably. Possibly. Yeah. Yes, I used the bell to ignore the alerter. I don't know why. I sometimes do that. I use horns and other stuff. Out of random. Oh cool, we actually gained speed finally. Nice. We're getting 1 mile per hour per minute. Nice. So every minute we're getting 1 extra mile per hour. About to be 2, I think. Because I think we're seeing heading a little bit of a less steep grade as we head into Barstow. Because we're at mile marker. Let's see where it says 683.1. But I know there's no point there, but there is. You have to imagine there's a point between that 1 and 3. It confuses me, and I think it confuses some others too. That's how you read that mile marker sign. It's 683.1. Oh yeah, we're gonna meet up soon. I see the yellow light for the other track now. And it looks like he just expanded my route because that was flashing a few seconds ago, but now it's green. But yeah, you can see the yellow track for the other track now. Finally, as we get closer to this switch stand up here. Small little crossing, I think. Yeah, small little crossing. I'm sure that track has it too. I knew we were gonna meet back up because I started seeing a little bit of what looked like a track to me. It's hard to tell, but it looked like one. That music's way loud. We're making our way down. We'll see that turn red when that train gets closer. For some reason, though, he's having him stop for some reason. Probably because this Amtrak's coming. I don't know, though. We'll see. He has planned for that train. That train's probably going to have to stop, though. Because he hasn't expanded his route, and I usually keep it at least 4 green steps for them. That way, if I didn't, as a dispatcher, that's probably a good thing, actually, because that way if you don't have time to check on them very often, because you have to do other tracks and trains, you have time to get them moving again. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's busy with something else. Let's see. He might be busy here, actually. There's a ton of traffic going on here right now, so he might be on that screen. That can't be easy. But I would have expanded him when he expanded me, to be honest. That would have been the easy route to do. Like I said, I don't know. This is a crossover, so he may go poof. And go poof. And have the track switch for some reason. He likes doing that. Which is why if I do this, he won't do it. But I don't like doing that to him. I like him to have full control. I would do that for ABS mode, that way the A train can't go into the sidings, or they can go in the sidings, but they can't cross over each other. But I don't know, though. I don't think they can switch. I was doing testing and I couldn't get them to switch a switch. I had to switch it for them. But it's in ABS mode, so. We still got our green light here, which is perfect. That's what we want. Since we're going slow again and not really gaining anything anymore. Oh good, he did get him expanded. So he's still moving his way down. What is he going to do with these Amtraks? Because they're going pretty decently together on this green side here. And he's passing around all the signals. He's trying to get past one name check against another, and that's not gonna work. He's just gonna cause himself more of a headache. At least we still have greens, that's all that matters. I seen green lights. Because we're gonna have green lights for all the way through to Barstool, so. At least up to Barstool. Once we get to Barstool, there might be a few waiting points because obviously trains were spawning in crazy. Let's see. Yeah, we may have a few points of waiting, but not long. We shouldn't be too much farther either from Barstow. Like I said, we probably have like less than 100 miles left now. Probably like 50 miles, give or say, until we reach our destination of the Barstow receiving yard. So we can split this train up and start work on the locals. Get them worked. I'm hoping for a little bit less steep of a grade, because right now we may be only losing 0.3 miles per hour per minute. Oh, there we go. We're in the green again. Yay. Oh, no, yellow. Oh, man. It can't make up its mind. It keeps going back in green and yellow. I think we're at that point where it's evened out for it. We have the even amount of power for the even amount of grade, so it's able to keep going back and forth easily. Wait, is that 665? Man! If that's 65, it is. If I can get up to it, that would be great. We can cover lots of distance with that. That's a 65 for freight, so. Well, actually, our train max speed is actually 55. So, but it's still faster than 50, so we'll still distance it. I definitely gotta do the AM check, 'cause that's 90 right there. There's 3 tracks. That's probably a siding right there on that 3rd track. Since the main 2 is usually next to the main 1, so I won't see them adding a main 3 for a little bit of time. Are we at the point of main 3 mains yet? No, that's on terminal. The only 3 main track that we have is down here near the yard, and that's because it's the yard. So all of them are sidings, unless you're down there at the bottom. I think I see the train up in the distance. Makes sense. Oh no, I don't. I don't see a train in the distance. It's impossible to see a train in the distance at the moment. You can see our train though, and a yellow approach. Since that our train's not that close to us at all. But you can see our back of our train though. That's how long it is. It's still around that bend. I like freight trains though, because you actually get an actual functional EOT light. Well, at least a box of EOT, not just a train EOT. Right now it's 55 for us. And we're gaining speed too, so that's perfect. At least a little bit of speed, not much, but a little. That's what I was seeing. I was seeing the truck. So we're getting ready to cross another crossing here. Oh good, the grid is dropping. Nice. I suppose there's nice to be a crossing on that too. I don't think that goes anywhere though. Spacebar keeps popping off. I need to find my other spacebar because I think the clips on this one is dead. So it's not holding on the same way, so it keeps going to the one edge and won't let me press it in. Cause the thing's in the middle. When it's not on the actuator, it won't press the mechanical key down enough to do the click connection. Put on a mechanical keyboard. Well, we're getting speed nice and easy now. I'm gonna just drop our. Let's see, if I go an idle, will I lose? Nope, I'm just gonna continue gaining. We're at a downhill then. We're actually gaining distance now. We're gonna gain a lot of distance now because of the slope. It's gonna give us speed. It's right at 0.60 downhill, so. Yeah, but that negative means downhill, positive means uphill. We're gonna cut power here at 34 miles per hour. Because we're slowly getting up to speed. There, don't go too fast. So we're making some distance and coverage. So that's nice. Here we go. We still have 55. That's just a sign so that way passenger trains know they can go faster. But here we go. We're actually making coverage of speed. I'm actually gonna have to set my brake here, engine brake or whatever you want to call it. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Go ahead and start setting it now. That way, by the time we reach 55, it'll be set. I love going fast. Like the sounds of it even is nice. It just means you're actually covering distance. I mean, it's true for cars too. The more faster you go, the more distance you're gonna cover. Because remember, miles per hour, it means how many miles you'll cover in an hour. So for every hour that passes, we covered 53 miles basically, I believe, if I remember correctly. So 60 miles per hour means that you're covering at least a mile per minute. Because obviously every 60 minutes is an hour, so you're covering a mile a minute at 60. Which is a good thing. That's what you want to have happen on a train. Because trains are momentum based. So the more momentum you have when you reach it uphill, the better. So, but obviously they have speed limits for a reason, so it's hard to get that fast speed up the hill so you can get up the hill really far. If the speed limit's like 23, for example, at the very beginning of the hill, that's a hard one. Oh, 45 now. Okay, so I'll just continue slowing down then. It's bound to naturally happen here because we're only losing 1 mile per minute. So. There we go, we're making it through. The sun's starting to rise and everything. It's going to be a wonderful morning today in this gameplay session. And we're going to have 2 meets too. Ooh, not what I meant to do. Not bad. And we're going to have 2 meets as well. It's so easy to hit the F4 key. Change the screen size. Cover that alerter.
DNFF detector milepost 691.8. Main 1 temperature 53 degrees.
Okay. We need to really start losing speed here because that 45 is going to come up on us at this rate. Like, I hate to cut our speed down to 45, but you have to. We want to stay on the track at least. Our meet's about to happen. Let the train spread. Come on, get this train moving. I don't want to go this low again. At least keep it at 39. That's the thing about dropping your speed is it's hard. Where's the other train? The one behind me is doing ouch 8 too. Okay, cool. That was a tiny crossing. Just the same, we have to whistle at it because it's a safety thing. Unless it's a quiet zone. Obviously, quiet zones tend to override that rule of thumb. If anyone was wondering why some areas don't honk the horns, but some they do. Some areas actually are just quiet zones, so there's no train horn. Usually they're indicated on the street too as a no train horn. But for us, it'd be like a whistle sign with a QZ at the bottom. But I don't think this game indicates that at all, so whistle it is for every single last crossing. It'd be nice though if there's like some areas where you shouldn't honk your horn and it says QZ at the bottom of the whistle post. That'd be so cool. Then all you do is turn on your bell and go through it. No only honk your horn if like, there's a car going through it. Like, an idiot. You can get a horn on that, but I think that's the only time that they do that though. On Quiet Zone. But don't do that, by the way. No. Don't. That's not a thing to do. You will get hurt if you do that. Because if you don't honk their horn or see you right away, they're not gonna be able to stop. I mean, these trains carry a lot of momentum. I'm not honking my horn for that. I don't honk my horn for these bridges because it's stupid. Yeah, I can, but I'm not. I don't know why they're supposed to. There might be a reason why they do it. I don't know, but I'm not gonna bother. There's our meetup. We're losing speed again, unfortunately. Here we go, yay! And we can turn back on our headlights because we're past. Just like in real life, turning off the brights is just a courtesy. It's nice to do. Pretty soon though, we won't need our brights because it'd be daylight time. Though I do think in real life they probably run with their brights even during day, but I like turning them off and to just do dim. I do keep my lights on though, because it's a visibility thing for other trains so they see you. A lot of Run8 cars. I don't know what pack that's part of. What I'm missing, but yeah, boxcar's the default. It just spawns boxcars. Does it for the passenger trains too. Bye bye train. Yeah, one of those noisy EOTs that you do when you do local freight. Because he doesn't have a DPU. He doesn't need one. Not where he's going, at least. He's about wherever he's going, I don't know, but let's see. Looks like he's heading his way down to unknown. He's a new. But he's a brand new train. Alright, so we have a green indication. We're gonna have another meet as well with two meets. BNSF and an SP. Southern Pacific. Oh, nice. So we have a Southern Pacific and a BNSF train passing us here in a few. So 2 meets in a row. Wow, Otto. You're doing good on those meets. And there's nothing in the terminal anymore either, so yeah, we're gonna have a nice easy run through that terminal. We're gonna have our last 2 meets in Needles. That light should go to flashing yellow at any moment. Or one of our lights will. In the opposite direction. Because he's heading that direction now, so I don't imagine it staying green on both sides for very much longer. Because he's probably moving faster than I am because he's going downhill. So he's going to be able to have speed against me. He's going to wherever. He came from LA and he's going to CPE by the looks of it. And we have another new one. Again, when it says new, it means I just didn't set it up yet. I'm still working on details and working out all the locations that they need to go to. But yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. And we can go 55 at least again once we can gain speed. And I know they do avoid putting you on tracks, steep grades, because tunnels and stuff are common on the rail network. And that's to avoid doing those steep 4-5% grades. I think the max grade that I have access to is 3%. I don't remember where, but there's a 3% grade somewhere. I'm shocked that stayed green this whole entire time. Because I would think he'd be gaining more speed than I will be. Or maybe he's on a hill. Because it looks like the grade's starting to drop here. Once again, you can see the back of my train. Still foggy this early morning. 5:49 a.m. So that's cool. I do like the weather effects, and it's starting to defog too, so you start to see stars again. You can see the fog in the distance though. But it's starting to clear up a bit. 698.1. Another thing got moved. Looks like he just moved a whole bunch of people down here. What's he doing with those Amtrak's, by the way? Did he eventually... Okay, he's solving it up here. I see. That's cool. That Amtrak's catching up. But it won't have anything on us because we're pretty much in Barstow already. I don't see him outing him around me at this point in time. Because they're gonna need this track for Barstow to get into that station. If they're going to that station though too, I don't know. Because I don't have the tag set up, so they may just go across until they reach the end of the map. I really need to get this tag set up properly. Because if I go to industry config, I could probably set up the passenger stations too, I'm sure. I have to figure it out. It's hard to understand this game because there's no tutorials on the passenger side because a lot of people prefer to do freight in this game. But I really want to do a passenger run and see how it goes because you can go a lot faster than a freight train. Well, that explains it. I'm not even in that next block yet, so I'll probably see it in the next block. That's one of those ones where you won't see it change unless he's in that block, this particular section. Or that affects this particular section. I wonder if these fiber optics communicate to all the signals for dispatching, because you're thinking about the dispatch station's in Barstow, and they're able to dispatch all the way up to here from Barstow. So I don't know how that works. And all these signals communicate to each other usually because they have to. It's the way they know, except control points. Control points are the ones that don't communicate to each other. The other ones listen to the control points. That one's flashing because the control point up ahead is red. But we have a green because we're clear and highballed. We're gonna be able to go places. And pretty soon we should be able to gain some speed again, because like I said, once we get to Barstow, it's not that bad. We only have like 20-30 miles left. Wait, am I right? No, sorry, not 20. We're still at the 600 mark. We have at least 40 miles left. We've got at least 40 miles left to cover of track. Once we get to Barstow, I will pause the stream, go to a silent stream probably, and we'll go from there, and we'll because science streams I can go up to 5 hours, and I would like to be able to show you some life rate. There just won't be any talking during it, so just keep that in mind, guys. That I'm gonna do science streams that they do last longer, and they can extend a talking stream past. But because I did yesterday, I think that's actually a good way to go for me. I still chat in chat, obviously. I still have chats open on the secondary screen, second chat. But yeah, I like silent streams better because I can go longer and get more content squeezed in, and it's just fun. I get to interact with it when everyone gets to interact with it live. It's better than recordings because the recordings are you never can really interact with it much. And even with streams, you can interact afterwards. Even if you go to the YouTube channel, it actually has live on demand for a reason. And all my lives end up in that playlist at some point. So, but if you're wondering how I set up my industry cars for local freights, is I set up trains that go to Barstow to be tagged with industries, so that way they're pre-tagged. So basically, it's like real life. You get what you need, or what they need. It's starting to get daylight as it hits 6 in the morning in game time, so that's nice. We can finally start seeing our way through, but it's still dark enough that we need our bright light on. Freight 60, but I can't go 60, no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's enough of that craziness. Okay, so we're making great distance here. You can actually see that red signal up ahead. Actually, if the other train was to get into that block right now, he'll probably trip this signal to be red. This is how that works. Oh, alert. Okay, defect detector. Yay! That means we're making distance. Drop the idle for a second.
DNFF detector, milepost 702.7, main 1, temperature 53 degrees.
That kick of the cars will always send you flying. That's why stopping is hard, because you could be applying the brakes and your train will literally push you forward. As you saw there when that crackle happened, we went up to like plus 10 on that miles per hour per minute part. And that's really just the cars clinking together and banging in front of you, pushing you forward. And that's why trains can't stop in time for crossings. So, unless they can see you from, they need at least a mile out to stop. And if they're going at speed, it might be even more than a mile sometimes. But distance signals are important in railroad. Because unlike in real life, you don't need a distance signal to tell you, hey, you have to stop up ahead. No. It's not going to happen. You don't need that time to stop for it. You just need the time with the yellow to stop, and usually you can stop once it's red. But trains, they'll run right through it if you don't give them enough time. And they have to stop for them. There's that other train. We have a perfect meet. Oops. Actually activated my horn on that one. I pressed the alert button by accident. Honk my horn too, along with it. Oh, there's a crossing up ahead too. These per crossing will have to wait a little longer. Can we get away with this one? No. With the idle? Yeah, we can. For a little bit at least. We're about to be launched forward. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that crossing before the gate can even go up. Even though he's not that long of a train. That horn, but even though there's the air train blocking the crossing, you should still do, because what I learned actually is that it lets the other people know that it's blocked by the train and can't see you coming. You know, there's a second train that way. If he clears up before you get to the crossing, they know they can't just start rolling. There's another train coming. It's what you do for double tracks. And we're gonna have one more meet here in a few as well. Which is why those signals are so red for the other side. Because he's pretty close. I need to start gaining speed. I forgot to notch up. I was too paying attention to the maps to notice. Lol. Frank still goes 60 up ahead. Why can't I think it goes 60? Because my train doesn't want to do that.
Detector, milepost 702.7. Main 2, temperature.
Yep, that's his.
3 degrees.
Here we go, we're rolling through. Amtrak's passing a restricting signal. 164, 164. Why is he getting restricting into there? Because I don't know how auto. I didn't know auto can even do a restricting. This is what he does when they can safely go into the same block, technically, as long as they move the machine. Yeah. That means that train's gonna go extremely slow, because you have to be able to go half distance you can see, and with this fog, it's sometimes hard to do. I might turn my lights brights off and just turn them on to normal. I also need to fix the where is it? Oh, there's the other one up ahead. I want to turn that off. I'm gonna turn it to like half. Oh crap. Okay, this is a straight part, so I have time to get my stuff set up to slow me down. We're gonna be banged quickly here in a second. Somebody started playing brakes. I think we have a turn up here. Phew! Rescued it. That grade, that speed came out of nowhere. Technically, we could go 60. I don't know how it will go, but taking that sign says 60. We are moving now, though. That's for sure. We're gonna be in Barstow in no time. But have we switched the signals yet? No, we have not. There's the other train that we're meeting with. I wouldn't be surprised if it puts us on main too. There's that Southern Pacific. He's a long one. He's a CSX and a Run 8. Wait for a clink. That's what he has us do. Because at the moment he hasn't changed my signals farther. He hasn't expanded my route yet. Come on, expand my route. So 1% grades are like killers on that engine brake. Green light. Or actually, technically, it's not a green light. It's called a clear or a highball light. Really, that's how they call them. But so we got a green light. We're like watching our speed constantly now because we reached a point where it's possible to reach these high speeds.
BNSF detector milepost 711.1 main 1 temperature 53 degrees.
711.1 track 1 or main 1 is what it's technically called, but 70. Too bad we can't go that. We're never allowed to go 60. That's why I'm not too concerned about the speed that much right now, because technically it is 70 for the freight. That's our F stands for freight. I just think that train, it means the train can't go that fast in general terms. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Or how the speed limit works. But we're definitely covering some mileage now. He has yet to give me any further instructions on the route, so we'll see what happens. We may actually be stopping for an Amtrak to pass, possibly. The Amtrak is gaining on us, and he has a faster speed limit. He has like 70, 90 here, so. He's just able to go way faster. These downhills make it hard because you need engine brake dynamics, and it's hard to balance that because they don't always like going fast. So we are clearing Barstow for wherever he wants to put us in that yard. If you look at my symbol, I'm a Barstow train, which is I'm going to that receiving yard. We just have to build up some speed. This is actually a good example. So we have 714.0 here, which means that's either 0.1 or 0.0 as well on that marker. 0.1. Yep. Or 0.3. Oh, that's right, because they do every side different slightly. Forgot about that. They have to. That's how they indicate the signals when they're out and stuff. You can tell them the number. That's how they're navigating. You just use the mile marker and then the point's just missing. I guess that's how they do ID them. I don't know how that works though. If you have if you cover like multiple markers, but then again, UP is different mile markers and stuff, and you probably have different track setups and different dispatchers and stuff like that. Stations for different signals, so there's probably never 2 mile markers in the same signal setup like that, so who knows. You're gonna hear crackling behind me for a little bit here as we stretch the train up. The goal is to try to keep this at least around 50 to 55. That's the goal. It'd be nice if it rained. Like, I'd love to see rain in this game. I do have dry rail on, so I won't slip on them or anything. What's your plan, Otto? Because I need a signal at some point. There it goes. Okay. It took him a long time to build that route. Like, literally. Drop 2 notches here. Whee! That pushed us over the 55 mark. Lol. Even though we're just slowing down, that pushed us over that mark. That's cool. Yeah. Like I said earlier, train cars will push the train. It doesn't matter if you're going uphill or not, it will push. Because they were going faster, and they probably still were going down a hill at the time. Which is what usually causes that initial fast push when you're going up a hill. It's the fact that your train was stretched and now it's decompressing, I guess is what it's called. But yeah, stretching it is important, especially if it's done correctly. We're making our way through though, which is not bad at all. Nothing but green signals, which is good for me. I love nothing but green signals. It's more fun that way. Are any trains stopped, by the way? Anywhere? Not on this map, at least. On this one? Nope. And there's no trains here other than these stopped ones in the yard. Good job, Otto. You're actually managing these 20 trains easily. Unfortunately, you had a lot spawn inside of needles, though, so you're doing a lot with that right now. There's a lot more needles than down here. I'm gonna head and raise it up another 10 to 30 trains. Allow 10 more trains to spawn in, because it's pretty empty on this map right now. And also, let's go ahead and spawn random train now. Cool, now we have a meat set. Nice. Well, possibly. It depends how fast he can get there. But we might actually get stopped by him. Actually, that's perfect if we get stopped by him in Bar Store. That's exactly what happened in real life too. We're making our way through though. alerted her again. Yeah, another green. We're almost there. Another 30 or so miles. We'll be there. You can even see our green right here coming through the corner. Unless it's an Amtrak. Yeah, it's not. The Amtrak had no shot at passing us. We're getting there. Gonna open up the window for a bit. Can I open his window? No, I cannot. That door was a mistake. We'll just keep it at the window. You can hear those beautiful birds in the morning. Oh boy, I love morning time. The early AM is nice in this game. Railroad crossing. And an industry, which I think it has been spotted before. Yeah, it's been spotted before. I wonder if it's ready to go. Yeah, we're still set for this place. RHE. Yeah, I spotted that earlier this week. We still have one for our WHI. I never did. I forgot about it. Let's see. Is there gonna be a pickup that we may do one day when we're working our local? Oh, yeah, it will be. They're ready to go. Wasn't paying attention. I was trying to pay attention for the see if that was ready or not. Either way, I don't pick them up unless I'm there dropping off, so. I don't know why I started doing that, but I did. Poor Amtrak's gonna have to wait for a while, because he needs. I know he needs this truck, but I know he's not gonna get there because there's no tag set up for it. I really need to set that up. And not only do we have to hump too, we have to sort them too, because we got to make sure all the industries are in order based off a drop-off location towards the front, because the back won't have any engines. So we have to organize them so that way it's easy to drop off and stuff. That we're not carrying a bunch of weight with us when we're trying to drop them off. Because I decided to start doing that as well. Because I figured even if it does take me multiple days to get them spotted, it's worth it. It mixes it up a bit. And I can work different areas and stuff like that. But then I'll just delete the trains that I don't want to work, can't work at the moment. And then once the dump yard's empty, I'll work the next set of trains. Whatever trains are there at the moment, if there is any. Another green light. Hi, it's sending him into the Amtrak. Wow. Okay. Probably to get him out of the way for me. For now. And then he'll deal with him later. We're going to close that window now. It's getting a little dusty, well, not dusty, but foggy. I don't know if that's dust, but it's getting foggy. I don't know why I said dust. The dust doesn't exist in this game. But it's getting a little foggy here. I hope that it doesn't get too bad out in the weather. When we're doing these hump yards and stuff. Again, I did say I wanted to see rain, so. I did see lightning a couple times in this game, though. Those are fun to see. Trying to regain that speed. My guess is it's gonna be in one of these lanes. I hope it's an easy lane. If not, we'll work the other train. So we're already there. I don't do the humping. I just do the watching of the hump yard. Once it's sorted and stuff. I may send 2 trains through the hump yard actually, so that we have pretty decent freight count. Oh, another one in the terminal. Nice. Is that set up right, by the way? Yeah, it is. We're probably gonna see a lot of trains. Once we get to Barstow. That's if we can get to Barstow. Notch down here. Oof. So we're finally getting speed. Enough speed that we're making it through, by the way, at a pretty decent pace. I should see myself here. We even got up here already. Done. This doesn't try to decide to start push me on that map down there. Because that would be smart of him to do, as we have to go in that yard anyways, the receiving yard. If I don't go in the receiving yard, I'd be shocked that I picked a train that doesn't go to the receiving yard. I'd be shocked because it says bar right here. It's meant to go to the bar store. We're making our way through. Oh, we have another barrel bar coming from Road Drift Sub. Oh no, we're not. I know which one that is. That one goes to Barkeys Road to gain more cars first. I forgot. I messed up on that spawn point. I thought it was a good spawn point, and turns out it's facing the wrong direction. Did that a little early, but that's okay. Is that a defect detector? Yeah, it is.
DNFF detector milepost 732.9. Main 1 temperature 53 degrees.
We're finally in this map, part of the map, so we're in Barstow finally. wouldn't enough to be on the Barstow Terminal map. Which means we changed channel. Because we're now 32. Oh, sorry, channel 14, I forgot. This part right here is channel 14, and then this part right here is channel 14. This one's channel 32. It confuses me sometimes. I think that's the Yarmo yard, if I'm not mistaken. Or not a yard at all, and it's just a bunch of industry buildings. Okay. Yeah, another train coming from Needles. Gonna change it there too, because we won't need the channel 14. And I don't plan on talking to dispatcher in between the now and Barstow, so. I don't understand the whole point of ramming him through Amtrak. Looks like we're gonna have a stop up ahead for sure. Possibly one or two trains. Which is fine. I'm not gonna be mad about it. Not mad at all. I think there's some industries up that way too, because I have a split marked, which means that that siding actually can get used if there is a siding here. I don't know. Is there a siding here? No. There's not. But I think there is industries up there, if I remember correctly. Oh, I think there's the ammo yard. That's a separate train. That one actually gets handled by a train. I'll drive a train up to the yard and then it'll work its way back, probably. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can only go 55 here. For sure, guaranteed. That was my bad. A little early. But there is a little siding here I can take. That's the third track. We're probably reaching that point where we can see 3 tracks. And the track next to us is this one right here. Wait for that push. That push is gonna push us back into 55. No. He's routing us properly. Nice. They're making the other train rate for us. Love it. Otto's doing good today. I'm not sure if you do dispatch, it actually teaches him or not, but that's what it feels like almost. Like he learned from what I was doing. Slightly. I mean, he still does stuff on his own. I don't know. I don't think that, cause if he did, then he wouldn't be joining trains in the same block. We gotta be careful not to break breakers. A couple of those here. You can still see the back of our train. I mean, it's not too long, so there are some that are long enough that you can see the whole back, like almost a mile back. It's kind of cool. I haven't reached that total units yet. I think 91 seems to be the max units I've been able to see. NL1, and this NL6. There's 2 cars there spotted, one at NL6 and one at NL1. Let's guess, is it ready? That one's ready. How about this one? Ready. They're both ready. That's cool. So if you have a drop off there, we can pick it up. That's actually a hard industry to service, but it's fun too because you get to be inside where you're servicing it. There's actually quite a bit of industries down this way, and there's more down if you go down towards Bakersfield. There's a lot more actually. Majority of this train's probably going towards Bakersfield. Yep, Neo sub to inbound to receiving yard, and it's gonna send us into this R7 yard. Perfect. Wait, is he diverging us now? Oh, he is. So I gotta be prepared for that. Which means I don't want to gain too fast. There's a diverge up here somewhere, and we're diverging onto that track right there. Eventually to the third track too. So probably on double hop. Not on this side, obviously, because that would have been green. It's right there. It's still on this track, though. We got a little flashy yellow light up ahead, too, so we gotta be cautious. It's an approach medium, usually. So, we got an advanced approach back there. It feels good to finally be at the destination, though, after 2 streams. So from here on out, probably it'll be more silent streams on this game than like Railroader is. Actually, a lot more than Railroader even, because Railroader I can still talk and get a lot done. Here you can't, so you actually need those 5 hours to do your trips. I mean, it took me 5 hours to go one direction from Bakersfield to Unto Needles, so I can't imagine having to work freight with that too. That's a multi-day process and multi-streams, and you won't see all of it either. Some of it will get done off-stream, so this is how it's gonna work. And I'm sorry to those who would like to see me talk during these streams, but I don't have the energy to do it every time. I do want to do more streams though, and the way for me to do it is to literally do these silent streams. There's a stop signal or something ahead. Or no, it's right. We're close to that thing now. It's really merging us here near the ox lead. There's that train. He's gonna have to wait for us. Oh, 2 trains will have to wait for us. I didn't realize that there was 2 trains. That Run8 train will have to wait for us. And then there's UP there that's gonna have to wait for us, and NS possibly. Oh, thank you for following. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just heading into Barstow Yard. I'm ahead and notch down because we're gonna get ready for the 25 up ahead. We'll try to keep our speed evened out here the best we can. That's good. Hello. You don't have to wait for us. You can hear him braking. Bad skill. We're gonna see another train too. That's just so cool how we're seeing so many trains. We're in his shadow too. He's blocking the sun from our eyeballs. He's about to get a clear signal though. As I just cleared that switch. As soon as I clear both switches, he'll get it going. Let's see. We're watching a train get stopped live. Oh. See what happens. We'll see what Otto decides to do. I doubt he will route this train right behind me right away. There's that UP. You have to wait for the other one, possibly. I'm just gonna see what Otto's gonna do, He's not gonna have to stay stopped for long. This auto decided to do something stupid. Come on, Hada, you can do it. Let me see if I can help him switch the switches around. Let's see if that gets these trains moving. He's stopped now. I want him to move. I like to see him moving. I'm not sure what his plan is though. I hope he doesn't get it's called a dead stop in this terminal because he doesn't need to. This train's not anywhere close to that yet. To needing that. And this train's not stopped yet, so he needs to get that stop train moving. That would be the priority. Always get the stop trains moving. Come on, Otto. You can do it. I've been cleared of it for a while now. I'm not sure what its plan is. Welcome to Barstow, the biggest yard that I have access to at the moment. Let's see what its plan is. I'm sure it has a plan. It's gotta send one of these through because this train's nowhere near here yet to send it. It'd be pointless to. Might as well stop that train first because the other trains are stopped here. We have two trains that are gonna be stopped. I don't know what Otto's plan is. Otto is weird when it comes to the dispatching, so we'll see. Here's where we enter. So I'm gonna head notch down again. So I'm gonna notch to Otto for a second. Idle. Slow it way down here. I know I'm gonna have a restricting up ahead. He says to receiving yard number 7. Otto, you gonna route these trains, or I might have to give him a restricting and force you to route him. Force. You have to force these dispatchers, these auto dispatchers around to get them to do what you need it to do. I need him to get these two trains moving so that way. What? I know he's not talking to me. Probably talking to this BNSF who can't get the extra signal. If I have an Amtrak tag set up properly, most likely 9 times out of 10 he would have had the sprint rate chain going already by now because this Amtrak's right here. And right now they're not doing anything with movement, which is unfortunate, really. That's ridiculous. I might as well say notched 1. Alright, restricting for you. I want you to move. If Otto's not gonna route him, I'll route him through. This is unfortunate because now he has to go slow. I don't understand why an Otto does what he does, but UP's now stopped as well. I'm hoping we get the trains moving. That's the whole point of doing that restricting there. There you go, he's moving again. Good. He'll get routed at some point. Bottom right, top yellow. I don't remember what that means. I have to look up the signal guide at some point. I gotta refresh my memory on that, but yeah, we're gonna have a restricting up ahead, which is the flashing red light. Let's see. We had a diverging approach medium. Another train. Hey. That is a approach restricting. Right there. Oh, cool. Barstow is a little busy. He's not gonna be able to give that train anymore because this train's finally going through and it looks like he already cleared his route and everything. Nice. He's going into the armoral. There's our restricting signal. Do not proceed more than 50 miles per hour or at safe or except for safe stopping distance in sight. I can't pronounce it properly. It just basically means that you can't go past 15 and you can't go fast at 15 if you can't see at 15 miles per hour. Basically, you're based off your sight and stuff like that, and no more than 15. It's complicated. He's stopping, which makes sense because he has to stop. He's gonna go behind that. Oh, he's stopping here. Huh? I'm confused. Auto confuses me. As long as he doesn't stop me, I'm good. I'll be happy. There's another train. Nice. I'm gonna up this to another 10. See how that goes. I don't think we had 10 trains though, but I'll up it again. Let's get busy in here. I like a busy terminal because it's fun. Sometimes you have to wait for the terminal to become a little bit more emptier. It's fun. But it's hard to do with auto because sometimes auto gets stuck, train stuck and you have to start deleting trains, which is no fun. That really breaks immersion. He has pretty distance on him. He's one long train. I wonder how many units he is. Cause that's really long. Oh, he's also stopping too. He has a red signal up here, I think. Oh no, he didn't. You got to continue going. But he will. He's not that long. We officially drove this from all the way from Needles, the starting point where it spawned, because I don't have anything past Needles, all the way down to Barstool Terminal. Officially. Now we get to work locals for a bit. So that's nice. Once I get this parked, I'll be doing that pause of the streaming thing so I can switch and convert over to a silent stream. But don't worry, I will still be in chats, obviously. I don't stop chatting in chat just because I went to a silent stream. Because I like interacting. It's fun. I just don't feel like continuing doing talking streams when it's gonna be all boring stuff anyways, because sorting and stuff is boring. You sit there watching trains get humped and stuff like that, so yeah. But this was fun. At least got to continue driving this train for once before I fully went into all silent mode. Alright, we're passing a restricting. Which is good because we're actually at the yard. You can see other trains stopped here. And we're lined in. Perfect. What? No. No. Auto. Auto. What you doing? Got an ABS motor on this map? You keep it there. There. Let's not have him have my R7, because I can't flip mine now because of the me being in the block already. Auto. No, you did me wrong almost. We almost had a head-on collision with another train. Oh, auto. What are we gonna do with the auto? I'm gonna have to fire you at some point. Keep that up. Who's gonna drive out this train into R7 as well? You can't do that, auto. I tell you, with the crash. I mean, I get it. We both will have restricted speeds, but jeez. That's what I was talking about. Auto does not do a good job of dispatching this terminal. That's why I like doing it. Oh my. I need to learn those things I can dispatch these trains while I'm working. Cause I have an external dispatcher, so I can dispatch at the same time as driving. But as long as auto does Needles and the other one. Auto. What are we gonna do with you? He still wants to do it too. Mm. I'm gonna have to go all the way to the end. Did he? No. You can't override a blue, I think. At least I hope so. Hello, welcome to the stream. Where Otto is currently deciding to try to send a train down R7 with me, but I'm not gonna let it happen. I even do a train to make sure he can send it to our first track possible. But it's okay, I put him in blue, so hopefully he doesn't change that. We're on a restricted scene, which means we can't go too fast here in this yard. By the way, we're parking the train here, so it doesn't matter. We got plenty of work to do. We got a few burrs, try ones here. I'm gonna take probably 2 trains and hump them, and then take the loose loads out and start working them. They'll also give me enough engines too to put together. Auto is not always the brightest because obviously we don't have enough distance for that a second large train. If it is even large. Got our full trains officially in the yard. And there we go. We've officially parked the train inside Barstow. We'll quick that before I leave the stream to go to a silent portion of the stream. Like before I go silent, I'm gonna head and do this. Close. Close. Disconnect. There we go. We have rescued it. Let's go and get this out of here somehow. Let's see, how can I do this? Okay, for starters, I need to go that way. I need to go into the... Let's figure this out. So I need to come out of this... Not what I meant to do. So I need to come out of this track. Back here, come in. Come to here. Reverse into here. Where I can keep reversing. And keep reversing into here. And come forward into the car repair. And store it. Let's go and get that done. I was gonna set my train horns up when I start a new train setup. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I'm getting there. Eventually, all the trains will have it. I don't feel like going through all the settings right away and just setting them all at one shot. Because that's set and that's set. I told myself I need to go up to this switch. Okay, we'll go ahead and take over this switch here for a moment. I don't see any bar stores coming, so we're good. All we're doing is taking off our DPU so that way we can hump this properly. We can't hump a train. There's a UP right there. Going through the yard. We'll have to do it to another one as well. But that one we can do while this one's humping, so. Because he has they will have direct access. Because that train decided to delete itself. Then I said I need to come up past this switch, right? Yeah. Okay, then we need to go. Is this switch lined up? Yes, it is. This switch is not, so we need to. On it up, and then we have manual switches up ahead that we gotta deal with. Which I'm just gonna go ahead and fly straight to. We're definitely gonna have plenty of trains here. We even have one coming in now, again. There's plenty of trains. Like, no joke. Let's move that EOT. Let's go ahead and park this train officially. What I usually do too as well for these is sometimes I'll actually send the power out of the map. So like I'll send it to Needles to go to somewhere random and stuff like that too, because I don't always need all the power here. I always look and keep track of that usually, because you don't need all the power in the world either. A little bit of power in the yard doesn't hurt to have because you might need it. But sometimes I send some extra power away from here because I just don't need it. There's a return with some power too. Sometimes I'll do it because there's just no point of keeping extra power laying around. Like some of these powers I might just delete or send off the map. You get to the point where they can go on their own and then AI crew it. And then auto will do its job and route them to wherever that power needs to go. Alright. I'm gonna park the train here. I'm good, and this train will just stay parked here now for the night until or for however long until I need it. I mean, there's a Y here. I can get this engine turned around, but that would make good DP units. But either way, I tend to spawn my units in. There was this until I feel like it's ready for a power move. I figured I'll show you how a thing works like that. It's how you would move into the repair shop and stuff. There's also fuel down here, like engine maintenance, bar fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and this train is all routed and ready to go, I believe. As the diverge signal here, diverge, good, clear, clear. I do need to fix this thing. I didn't turn on the hump yard. Make sure the hump yard is empty. Yep, it is. I have quite a bit of load here. Oh yeah, no, I'll do 2 hump yards probably. I'll probably move out the other stuff with needles probably. I might. I heard that could do some good by sorting it by industry. Once we fill these guys, they're good to go. Because I'm probably using them as my main modes later on. Where we tag, hump, and an AI crew. And there we go. They will officially hump this train. No, other train must have got deleted. Because Otto was not happy about me not routing him. Yeah, they're starting to move. Right, let's sit here and watch the action. Hope that hopefully they do it correctly today and don't have errors, because I hate when it errors out. Ugh. Makes that's so much harder because you have to run it twice through. In some spots where it may got mixed up. You have to go grab the line, then you have to go back and do it again. Oh wait, I didn't realize that. He's coming up. Oh no, he's coming up this way. I thought he was going up towards Bakersfield. Mojo sub. They're gonna have a full deadlock here soon if he's not careful. So what's the plan, Otto? What's gonna get him going on him restricting? Some machines have really been raiding here for a while. Nod isn't always like using that third track for some reason. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and convert into a silent stream. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch this humping action while I do that. And be right back.
that's why I need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to. Take much more now. I can hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now.
turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold, let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. Lie all the fate of the world in your plans, guarding your faith with the palm of your hands. I know, yeah, I know. It's the unknown, the unknown. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me
intertwined, and you're not listening. It is your choice to make a little mockery, it won't do. Further down the line, still surrendering, trying harder to forgive you. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door has closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile and don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Candlelight has gone out. Some will win and some will lose. Nothing much else to say. Thought I was searching for something. Door is closed, not a sound. Take a look as I am now. Still I smile but don't speak. Will you please slow down? Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.